It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway for Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing to start this game. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And we know how precious this ball is in this game. Got to take care of it. Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. They're going for this. Throw is caught by the back. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's 2nd and long. Still sticking with the passing game. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Clean breakup on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders must have it now on his 8th pick of the year. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
He's going to keep this one. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That's up and through for the point after. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Striking 18. Set. Hut.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go.
Another carry for him. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Offense up to the line fast. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jacorian Bennett there for the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Terrion Arnold has it. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Slot man in motion left. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third down run with Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's only 2 on the pickup, and it's an interesting call for them now on 4th down. Groupie sends it through. And they come away with some points on that series.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Back at 60. Ready. Mustang 19. Hut, hut.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Tap 60, tap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 Lion. Ready, ready?
Throwing from the gun here. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check go.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like... Well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
On the double.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Motioning him from the slot right. 3rd and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Throwing now on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Warriors 70. Riggs. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw now. He's going to push one deep down the right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Commanders will go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Again, it's Brooks. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Hey, check that. Alert, alert. Take go.
Running once more with Brooks. Escapes a defender. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Go.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a gain of 4. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Third down, 1 yard to go. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Third and long for Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Brought in right side. Touchdown, Washington. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead.
Commanders 17, Buccaneers nothing. York to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, some adjustments in store, no doubt about that. They're headed to the locker room trailing as he kneels to end this first half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
18 reps, 18 reps. Ready. Take go.
Daniels back to throw. Flush down now to his left. He's on the move. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here. Brooks on the counter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Putting a receiver in motion. From the 46. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. On the give, it's Brooks. Juke the defender. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Robinson. And they take him down right along the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. The ball is loose. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. It's a pickup of 11. And the Commanders will have a first. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game, the type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
From the 16. The throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Brooks. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Again, they give to Brooks. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Commanders make it a 24-point ball game. Now he's York to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Return's looking good so far. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Back at 60. Ready?
Collins, the receiver, in motion left.
Go.
From the 41. Gets this to Johnson. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready? 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 60. And up.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the 1st play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Hand off here for Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's the Commanders with it. 1 quarter from continuing their postseason run. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Going with Brooks on the ground. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Buying some time left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 31, Buccaneers nothing. Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. Here we go, set. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 21-yard line.
19 Lion. Set up. Take go.
Another try following the sack. He's on the move. He's keeping it. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Let's go. Set, go. Come 19. Come 19. 79 Bronco. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And now they're left with 4th and short.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Desperation time here on 4th. Forced out to his right. That's cut beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They go for it on 4th down and get it in a big way, 25 yards there.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
70 ring. Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. This complete to Colt. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
2nd and 1. Escapes the pocket. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. That's cut at the 4. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Eagles, 60
So early
Eagles.
movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. 1st and goal a little bit tougher here.
18, Rattler, 18. Here we go. Dragon 60.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. It's 2nd and goal.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future. That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Mustang 19. Go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining.
Okay, break.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
70. Chap 60, chap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Pass play now. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
On the double.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one's complete, right side. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Got to hurry this to the line. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders.